I'm actually going to start with these look because I think that was probably the most technical that I did today. So remember I was saying that the green is really going to stand out because of the yellow. So the yellow is actually the key to get your vibrant green. But basically you're going to need some good brushes for this. You're going to need like something quite fluffy. So like these ones. I don't know if you can see.
So YouTube.
Yeah, so you want to go in with the yellow and kind of use it as a transition colour. Maybe I'll just show it on myself. Yeah. So the yellow here, which is from MAC, it's called Chrome Yellow, and this green. I guess you don't need to use exactly the same ones, just a yellow colour. But the green is, I'd say that's more of like it's quite a bluey green actually, this one. How to explain? So maybe I'll do it on my hand.
How do I explain for like 5 years of knowledge?
So I'm going to start with the yellow with like the kind of, it's a fluffy brush, like they're basically both the same but one of them's bigger, so this one's bigger and that one's a bit smaller. And the smaller one basically means that you can get just a little bit more precise application. So a little bit on your brush but dab it as well, because if you want it to be blended then you're going to want to actually dab some of the product off. You don't want too much. So okay, imagine this is going in your crease right now. This is so hard to explain. And then you've got your green, which we use, and you'll kind of see like it sort of changes it from a bluey green into a bit more of a yellow green. So then you're applying it and blending it as you would. Maybe you can use the larger brush to blend, however you see fit, like whatever way you find is the easiest way for you to blend it. And then kind of once you've done that through the crease, because it's sort of like a cut crease sort of style, I actually used a little bit of concealer. Now it was the NARS concealer, but obviously you've probably got your own which you like to use, which is fair, but I used a really light colour because when you put the other colour on top, it's going to pop a lot more. So you basically use the concealer to just cut the crease, essentially. So you can imagine like it's just clean cut, but obviously don't use that much actually. You want to use a bit on a brush. Use it on a brush so that you're getting a bit more kind of, you see? And then I did put a little bit of white eyeshadow on top of it, which is the MAC. I can't remember what this is called. Oh, it's called Gesso, this one. It's basically running out. And I put a little bit of that underneath as well to make the colour pop a little bit more. And then I use this. So this is from MAC as well. Everything's from MAC. It's called Brilliantly Lit. It's electrical eyeshadow. It's basically like, it's actually a bit of a creamy eyeshadow, but it's like a yellow gold, green gold, and then put that in the centre. So the centre of the eye is really, really bright, and then the outer corners are much darker. So to darken the outer corners, I then used, this is long, I hope you're listening. I hope I haven't lost you already. I used a bit of Plumage. So Plumage is it's a really dark,
like turquoise, like
yeah, very dark turquoise. Like if you can imagine, yeah.
It's like quite blue.
Yeah, it's quite bluey. I don't know if actually the colours will show up that well on the camera, but yeah, that one to darken it. And I did use a little bit of black as well because we used the eyeliner. Can't think of what else. Oh, I put black in the waterline as well, like a black pencil, and that was Smolder from MAC. But again, like all of these products, I think you can, if you've got like a bright colour palette at home, you can pretty much recreate it. But like I said, the yellow, yeah, like the yellow is the key to getting the nice vibrant yellow. Green even. And I think that was all I did. I highlighted a little bit underneath the brow with a little bit of white too. And on your lips, you've got Velvet Teddy, so you're good with that. Cheeks, I use a bit of highlighter, which was Luna. It was a cream highlighter. It's like a white highlighter, so it's nice and strong. But the cream highlighters are really good because they're nice and sort of creamy. I think that's it. I think you're pretty much good with everything else. You're definitely good with eyebrows.